Everybody you see is already dead. Everybody you meet is already dead. Everybody you know is already dead. Yeah, that's what I said. They already dead. Everybody you see is already dead. Everybody you meet is already dead. Everybody you know is already dead. Yeah, that's what I said. They already dead. I think I'm already dead, but my time ain't come. Why should I go to school? Can't I live my life dumb? My mama said, boy, live your life to the fullest. Although you can die from a hot lead bullet.
Mark, I'm gonna sit you here by this door, okay? You know, it's a shame you gotta be sitting in that chair all this late.
What happened to him?
Hey, why you being so loud? You know, no one knows. You know, the doctor said that he can understand you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I understand what you're saying. He can hear, but nothing works. He can't move his finger, nothing.
So he like a vessel.
Right.
It was a late summer night and the club was packed, and a whole lot of women that was jocking the fact that this cat was all of that. He had his game on lock and his pockets was fat. In the club, he kept to himself, but the women still flocked and the fellas was jealous as hell. They was talking, started staring, started grimming and threatening and daring. Then the club closed and he was leaving in peace, but they still wanted to beef with him. So they followed him back to his car, jumped him from behind, they attacked him with a crowbar. 3 men started punching and kicking and running his pockets. Some women were screaming. They took his chain, they took his shoes, they took his watch, they even took his car too. As they was leaving, one of the men stopped, pulled out a Glock and pop, 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 pop. See, when they shot him, that's where he died. 5-0 turned the crime scene to a homicide. They probably thought they got away with murder, but what's about to happen is some things you never heard of.
In life, you'll find an eye for an eye is true. And when you do something to others, it might come back to you.
About a year passed since he died. The 3 men that committed the homicide was never caught. They was just chillin', getting high drinking, neighborhood villains. On June 12th, everything changed. They started seeing things that seemed strange. One of the mans was getting in his car, was going to the store, but he didn't get far. As he was driving, his car cut off. He pulled over, popped the hood, and it was dark. He used a cigarette lighter for light. While staring at the engine, something didn't seem right. He peeked through the engine in the hood, and then he seen the image of a man in all blood in the driver's seat. Then he started to free. The hood fell, motor started, now he's handling me.
Man, they just found Darren down the street dead. Police said it was an accident.
An accident? What kind of accident?
Man, I don't know. They said it was a freak accident. They just found him under the hood of his car dead.
Damn.
Now that's 1 down, 2 to go. Before the score settled for a murder about a year ago. Was it a freak accident? No. Revenge from the dead, and you ain't gotta believe in ghosts or spirits. Just fear it. Use caution if you get near it. Now the 2 left, they was just tripping about their boy and how this accident killed him. They said it must have been his time to go. They pulled out a 40 ounce and posed him on the floor. Next night they wasn't planning for. One of the men was at the crib and got a knock at the door. And when he answered, no one was there. He got his pistol, cause he was scared. So he went and sat on the couch. All of a sudden things started flying all through the house. First a bottle, then a cup, then the pitcher. So he had to duck. He cocked his pistol, then the lights went out. He started running through the house, tripping, shot himself in the mouth.
Damn. CJ gone. Darren gone. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. I can feel it. Something is not right.
Now the score is 2-1. One more and it'll all be done. And even like Steven, they all dying, but they don't know the reason. They killed the wrong one, now their lives are all done. When death calls, who you gonna call on? First CJ, then Darren. Now Mark don't even know death is staring at him, dead in his face. Cause he's the one that pulled the trigger last year to this day. One night, he was at home, trying to figure out what's going on. In the bathroom, just sweating. He turned on the sink to wash his face, and then he looked up into the mirror. He saw the face of the one he killed last year. And then he screamed, I know you, I killed you, I killed you. Not me, you won't get me. He took off, running through the house, you see. And then he tripped down the basement stairs. Now he's paralyzed, living in the wheelchair.
Revenge.
This for my fallen truth. Now because the fella's jealous, he got all the loot. Some people go to church to pray, slang balls and hoop. But it's a murder every day, I can't call this school. They kill my nigga cause the bitches, yeah, they call them cute. And it's them gangsta ass niggas that don't stall the shoot.
If you want it, then please jump off my jock. I'm here with one intention, that's to make the party ride. If you scared, go home and call the cops, so you can put a pistol to your head and pause your knot. Who cares? Not me. If you don't become a target, we from the hood of the heartless. Every track that the team drop gon' be on some hard shit. And bitch, believe when Ace drop a track, we all take a shit on your CD pack. Cause when you got J Snot, Wiks.